Hi everyone, Cody Siltis here with ConsciousLove.org, here for your weekly angel oracle card reading and energy forecast for the week of Monday, November 16th, though today's Tuesday, sorry it's late, to Sunday, November 22nd. I can see my breath. You guys can't. I'm outside. I'm actually a little sick, which is why this is kind of late, because I've been doing a lot of sleeping. But today, after being busy and running around, I just really had the overwhelming need to be delivering a message. So, I'm going to keep this intro short. If you want to contact me, all the information you need is down below in the description box, so please do that. Thank you guys, as always, for your love and support. And this week we are using two decks, the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Dorian Virtue and Radley Valentine, as well as the Archangel Power Tarot cards, also by Dorian Virtue and Radley Valentine. So yeah, if you want a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, ConsciousLove.org, or click the form button in the description, to get that set up. As of now, I have like 50 requests, and sorry guys, I'm going to do them, but I have a week off, and next week, the week of Thanksgiving, so I'm probably going to do them then. Just because I have a different job that pays the bills, and this, I'm doing them for free. So, you know, be considerate. I love you as always. Let's get into these readings. Keeping it short. Hello, Earth signs. This message is for you guys. So, we have 3 cards from the Angel Answers Oracle deck, doing the similar pattern from last week. So, energy where we are now, kind of where we're going, and a bigger picture card, and then 2 cards from the Tarot to kind of give a... I shoot for yin and yang, active and passive guidance, but sometimes it is what it is. So let's get into you guys' energy reading for this week. So we have an delicate problem, they said at first, or just this this little fine situation that we're dealing with, and they're really showing me with this card a year from now, and making it in the protection stage for me, that there's just something that we're waiting for. Maybe a year from now, maybe not. Really, I'm just getting that there's just something that we're waiting for. Okay. Hold on, I'm asking that question for you. Okay. So, it's... Oh, okay, we really just can't give answers to that. I was trying to ask, you know, is this something that you have power in? Is this something that you really need to let unfold? What's the situation here? They're really just saying they can't answer at this time. So, as it seems, most of us are entering this period of just spiritual education. You know, moments that we need to be doing things ourselves actively. Trusting our own intuitions and our own wants and desires as creators, instead of looking for answers from spirit per se. They really want to bring to your attention, though, that the whole world is in God's hands. Okay, so that's a significant thing for you to be trusting in at this time. You are protected. You are nourished. You are washed over. It's going to be better than okay. But we know that's an empty platitude sometimes. But if you really need to feel and hear right now that, yes, it's gonna be okay. Even if you're dealing with some bigger health issues or health issues of other people who might be departing soon, and you're just worrying about all these anxieties, and it's just like you don't know what's gonna happen with your situation. Whether it's you're dealing with a medical problem, or, you know, your mom's about to pass away, but you don't know when, but you know, or your best friend's battling cancer, and it's just, you don't know. And again, same thing, you're going to be looking for angels or the psychics who might take advantage of you if they're giving you direct answers like that. Even though it's what you're looking for, so just know from the universe that, you know what, everything's going to be okay. Well, yeah. But the answer I'm giving you in terms of everything's going to be okay is not me saying your expectation for what you define as okay I'm not saying that that's necessarily going to happen. How would I know? What I am saying is that we need to be trusting and knowing in divine truth that everything happens for a divine and perfect reason, and that good or bad from our perspective, it's okay, it's meant to be, it's blessed, and so it is. Like, let it be so. Give it permission to be whatever it's going to be. Because we're waiting so anxiously for an answer, we're missing the point. We're missing the point of enjoying the moment, of enjoying our health, of enjoying our time that we have remaining with these people. We're missing the point of not living in agony, when we could be living in faith. And just knowing that you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be scared. Because you're in trying times right now. And even if you're spiritual people, you're having these dark nights of the soul where you're feeling disconnected. Or you just feel cut off. You're just feeling really depressed. Excuse me. Chocolate. Chocolate makes everything better. Not really, but enjoy the moment. Find happiness in the little things, they're saying. Still, instead of dwelling on what you don't know and what you're not being told by the universe because you want to know, that's the ego inner child, you stomping its feet, wanting things to be, again, your definition of okay. It is okay. Even if there's outcomes that you aren't too excited about, you have to detach and let go from that, really. And that's more me saying that as advice, because again, that's easier said than done, and I get it, and they get it, we get it. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the little things, find time to really be enjoying and exploring what you love right now, to be focusing on every blessing that you do have instead of focusing on what you don't. Don't think, oh my god, I only have 1 year left. Think, thank God I have 1 year left. Because instead of being upset about that person, or even if you're sick and you've been told that you're going to die in a year, all of us could die 20 minutes from now. We really don't know. All of us could live another 80 years. We really don't know, even when we're told these grim predictions. So, excuse me. So, yeah. These are some heavy things that we're dealing with. Especially from last week when, you're in that earth-shattering stage of just everything seeming to fall apart, but really, it's the universe giving a gentle nudge. It's not even, being mindful that your reactions are bigger than what's really going on, but also just realize, from a spiritual perspective, it is all okay. From our perspective here in the ego world, yeah, you're probably freaking out. Yeah, you're probably nervous. Yeah, you're probably upset. And you're going to be, and you're allowed to be, and it's okay to express those feelings. Please do. That's emotional release. You don't need, a magical cure. You just need to cry a little, and vent, and write, and express. Meditate, have experiences, dream, talk to people about what you're feeling. Because even though that we don't know, that's okay. We're not meant to know. If it wasn't for our highest good, we wouldn't be experiencing it. So really, really just try to focus on that. That if it wasn't for our highest good, we wouldn't be experiencing it. If God brings it to you, He'll bring you through it. It's cold out here. Okay. I don't know if you can see my breath, but I can. Next steps, partial, bigger picture. Difficult thing for us to do. What you're asked to do as we move forward, and what you're going to have plenty of opportunities to do moving forward, is asking your angels. And it's kind of, if you see me wiggling it like this, they're just giving me cues. One thing being, yes, please pray. But again, detach yourself from expectations, because you're going to be blocking and impeding the messages that you're hearing and receiving from divine source in the universe. Whatever it is you're channeling, which is prayer. Okay, people? It's normal. You do it all the time, whether you realize it or not. So, it's going to be a challenge. It can be a challenge if you're unaware that you're not accepting the wisdom that's coming. Are you leading? Are you looking for a specific outcome? Are you really only accepting a specific outcome? Maybe you're not going to get guidance, as clearly a lot of us aren't, in terms of this situation. And we need to know that that's okay. They're just having it rotate for me. But they're still saying it's a really, really good thing for you to be doing, to be meditating, to be focusing on the good in the situation, to be getting that golden rays of acceptance from divine source love, to be healing in that sense, to be connecting and seeing things from a spiritual perspective. It'll help. But it has to be from a place of non-judgmental observance, not from a place of egoic, childlike need of, an expectation to come. It needs to not be about what's going to happen in my future. That's not the point. If we were meant to know the future, we would know it. It's plain as day, people, okay? So, ultimate bigger picture. Yeah. Difficult, as they just showed me. Remain positive. They really just want it like this. Because that's kind of the biggest picture here. It's extremely difficult for us to remain positive in this moment. Extremely difficult. But that's your gift to give the world, remaining positive. But you need to discover it for yourself that you've had it all along. You need to realize that that's something that you do, not that the world has to give you. It's something that you can create and generate within your own heart space. You are source. What are you creating? What are you realizing and permitting to be created? Really, the biggest picture here is that even though we're finding it difficult to do this, that's why you're being presented with this opportunity. Whenever it's dark, it's an opportunity to shine your light. Whenever it's really hard to remain positive, it's an opportunity for you to shine that positivity, to change yourself, to be your own miracle worker, to be your own miracle. So yes, praying, yes, wishing, yes, manifesting, whatever work you're doing. If it works for you, fine, keep doing it. For some of us, it's different language to the same thing that we're talking about. Really, the change comes from you. And the sooner you realize that you are one with Source and that you can do this and you can make these choices and you can understand these things, they're saying, that you can really have an awareness and a stillness and a quiet, calm acceptance detached from emotional reactions. That'll be cool. We're not saying you're going to enjoy everything, but you can understand. And again, you're allowed to have a human experience. Again, it's for our highest good in some way. So it's okay to be having negative reactions. So much of this life teaches us to just button up emotions and to just always be happy, always be happy. Oh, wait, no. It's okay to be experiencing some less than happy experiences. Okay? That's an imbalance that's posed on us, really. And really, the sooner you express those emotions, the sooner they go away. The sooner that you stop trying to avoid them and just give them permission to exist. Namaste, and so it is. Give it permission to be, and then just watch it go. Once you've experienced it, the experience is over. A lot sooner than if you try to avoid everything. So guidance, whether it's active or passive, feeling a lot of blocks here. Passive, okay. Five of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver linings. Difficult to do, but the passive thing you need to be doing internally. And just allowing that to happen. Screenshot. Not cute, whatever. You need these words, so. Kind of reiterates what we were just talking about. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. And finally, your yang message. Ooh, Archangel Raziel. Epiphany. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. And it's very important that I stress this too, to realize that everything happens for a spiritual purpose and that we're all learning and spiritually growing and evolving together. You're gonna be very wise because of these experiences that you're having. The negative reactions you're having are because you're growing. You're growing as a spirit. You're evolving. You're getting better. You're getting stronger every day. So just know that there is a benefit to what you're experiencing. You can actually get some wisdom out of this experience. That, as I'm learning as a teacher, you can't just put information or beliefs or morals into a person's head. You have to give them the space to have an experience. Because it's not about giving and you magically knowing and being different. It's about you taking the natural steps to grow. It's about you having this personal internal experience. Cognitive dissonance. Yeah. So cognitive dissonance is the moments where what you thought you know, it's like a moment of insight. And it's kind of like what you thought you knew and you realize something else is true. You have this moment of awareness and like, oh, it makes sense. But you might be frustrated at first because you have this preconceived notion, this preconceived belief of reality, whatever it may be, education-wise or just bigger picture-wise. And it's that moment where everything kind of cracks and breaks and then just resets. And you're just like, oh, I see things differently now. And it's okay. And that's kind of what we're having. An epiphany. That's the wrong card, but an epiphany. Okay? They want me to tell you that sometimes these epiphanies happen in shocking ways. That's okay. Just as this hermit, as it probably is referenced to, is an aged person great with experience. That just makes you wiser and stronger. Okay? You will be the guiding light to other people because of these experiences, and you may find it difficult to relate to other people until they're in those situations. For some reason, it's important to say. So, I don't want this to be too long of a video, guys. I love you very, very stinking much. Have a fantastic week. Be on the lookout for next week's videos. I'm going to try to get them up early, like Friday, hopefully. And we'll just see what happens. Love you guys. Peace. You're beautiful. Namaste. You're glorious, beautiful, shining ray of divine light. Now, go be awesome. Bye.